You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players in the history of the game, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Out to the wing. Here's Abaji. No good with the triple. Ingram on the wing. Started by Markkanen. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Pass to Abaji from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Harden to pass to Johnson. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Sexton. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Markkanen, and he buries his first look.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. No resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Basket's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Utah trailing here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Markkanen outside. Over Ingram. Markkanen misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity. Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
Here's Sexton after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Markkanen outside. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall, but somehow he makes it work.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Sexton passes to Markkanen. And stolen by Williamson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Sexton. Here's McLeod, covered by Williamson. Great D that time from Williamson. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Harden to the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Johnson's got 10 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Utah. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
All right, everyone. You watched the do-that thing. It was your Pelicans dance team.
Now Sexton. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Abaji. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Abaji. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Right side Ingram. Over Markkanen. Nails the 16-footer. Ingram's got 6 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Markkanen outside. Here's Abaji, covered by Johnson. The Jazz with another miss.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
The layup off target. Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Abaji. Now Sexton. Here's McLeod. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass. After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Harden with it. Picked up by Sexton. Outside Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Back to Sexton. Here's McLeod. Valanciunas with a rebound. Now here's Harden. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Johnson. And again.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long. Oh, deflected. Pass to Ingram. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here's Sexton. And Utah calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Some changes for New Orleans. Brook Lopez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for James Harden. White finds Johnson. Back to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Johnson with it. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. That one falls. Johnson's got 14.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
McCollum defends. To the inside, Hayward. The shot, no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Johnson inside. He's guarded by White. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Shot to end the cold streak. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in.
At the line for New Orleans, Johnson. One shot.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Well, the Jazz shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Johnson against Jones. Hayward, the pass to White. The three. Goes back up. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's New Orleans now. 15-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Johnson. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Hayward with it. Rebounded by Lopez. On the wing, MP. Jacks up a 3. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
MP is doubled. It's deflected.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
From deep, Johnson gets the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Lopez. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter here. 5 on the clock. MP is doubled. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Johnson. And the Pelicans lead by 15. Now Johnson. Covered by Lopez. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. Here's White. Jones with some nice D. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the paint. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 19 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Johnson. And the 3 off target. Here's McCollum. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And McCollum drops them both. Utah with the ball, trailing by 19. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayward outside. Can they get it? He takes it in. Jones grabs the board. Over Johnson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Johnson is out there with James Harden. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. Ooh, ripped away. Sexton against Harden. Valanciunas covering. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Harden. With the second effort. Outside Sexton. And he lobs it up top.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Down low. And got it. Another basket.
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force on the offensive end wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages. Valanciunas covering. Left side, Sexton. The shot's good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Another bucket. Wow.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible.
And his magical season continues. The home crowd showing their appreciation. What a sight to see.
His consistency night after night, performing at this level, something special to behold.
This is the stuff that legends are made of. This guy has been a scoring machine all season long.
Now played in the second quarter. Markkanen outside. Back to Sexton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Valanciunas covering. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Johnson, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
At the line for New Orleans, Johnson. At the line for one.
And that one misses. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside for Harden. Johnson passes to Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
Pass to Markkanen. Inside, here's Abaji. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Clock at 4. And another miss by Utah. The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Harden, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside Sexton. From the arc. And another miss by Utah. The Pelicans have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Left side Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Pass to Abaji to stop the run. Valanciunas covering. Second chance effort, and the basket by Abaji. He has 6.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nets was just insanity. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Markkanen outside. Here's McLeod. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A.
So it's New Orleans up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone.
53. The Jazz, 34.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Jazz shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. So the Utah 5 right now. Abaji can't hit.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas, to the paint. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas. Johnson's got 31. Marking it outside. Down low. Here's Abaji. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Team foul. Shooting for Utah, Ochai Abaji at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
The line for your Pelicans, Johnson. Shooting 1.
Now Sexton. Marking it outside. Back to Sexton. Shoots over Valanciunas. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sexton. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's the lob. And Williamson throws it down.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working. But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Abaji. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Right side Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got 38 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Utah calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
For your Pelicans dance team. Ben, that was your Pelicans.
Here's Markkanen, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Abaji, covered by Johnson. Here's Sexton. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Johnson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Johnson's got 40 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Markkanen left side. Pass to Abaji. Here's McLeod, covered by Williamson. To the middle. Here's Sexton. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Norris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge. Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Outside Ingram. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 42 in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Harden. Johnson inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Johnson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Abaji. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Pelicans in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pelicans.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Markkanen outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-3 run. Inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And they're on the break. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. Have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Abaji. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Markkanen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And a big reason why they're behind is because of the turnovers.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Abaji. Oh, they need this! And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Jazz, Ochai Abaji.
And he drops the first. White, he's checked in for Utah. And he makes both free throws. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Left side Johnson. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Abaji. White on the wing. Here's Abaji. Just 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. No good. A bit long that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
White against Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Jones, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And Johnson drops them both. Utah shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. White on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
On offense, here's Utah. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Johnson. Pelicans cleared away. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson passes to Harden to the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Johnson. And here's White. And he hits it from 9 feet.
The assist.
White's got 6.
Cameron Johnson.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pass to Markkanen. Defended by Harden. And Harden with the block.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Oh, Weiss on the pipes on that one.
And he gets that one. He's got 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Johnson. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game. And
I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hayward's checked in.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Outside White. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hits yet again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Johnson. There's the 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Johnson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Herbert Jones. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
That free throw no good. Lopez, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He hits the 2nd from the line. And the Pelicans shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Harden finds Jones. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The shot that time not on target. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to White. Hayward with it. Covered by Ingram. Hayward's shot is off. And so it's New Orleans with it, even as a forward. Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Outside Johnson. Pass to White. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. White's got 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Up top, Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
But just another day at the office for Mr. Harden. Once again, making his way to the foul line.
2 shots.
That's good from Harden. The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. It's a completely new group for the Pelicans. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. They've got Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Abaji. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. He gets it in there.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside Johnson. And the layup falls.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Markkanen. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's Sexton to the left side wing. Shot clock at 3. Drains the triple.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Pass to Abaji. Let's go with a 3. Pelicans cleared away.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he makes it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's the 3. And the basket by Abaji.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his 2nd this half.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Murphy. Right side Johnson. Oh, connects again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Here's Abaji, covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Good. He hits again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Abaji. The Pelicans pull it in. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the 4th. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further then what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad? We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap. And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
The Jazz making a switch here. Here's Lewis. Pass to Nance. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Martin. Inside. Here's Daniels. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Green's checked in for Murphy.
The line for your Pelicans, Daniels. One shot.
Here's Sexton. To the inside, Martin. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Martin against Johnson. Martin, the pass to Jones. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Martin, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Johnson. Nance outside. Here's Lewis. Down low. And good! There's another! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Pass to Martin. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Green with the ball. And Nance with the slam.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Sexton passes to Martin. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
White, he's checked in for Utah. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Martin outside. Here he goes. The shot misses. Green with the defensive effort. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. White on the wing. Releases. And another miss by Utah. The Pelicans shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 6. That shot is good, Lewis.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And for Utah, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the game. Martin. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Daniels. From deep, Johnson. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Martin outside. Minute 32 left in the fourth. And he drives in. Nance pulls down the board.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Martin against Johnson. Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. McCollum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Outside White. 5 to shoot. To halt the run, and it's laid in by Jones.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Nance, the pass to Johnson, and it's good. He hits another one, and there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's White. Pass to Gay. Back to Martin. Fires from deep. Nance pulls down the board. Up top, McCollum. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.